Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In this video we're going to be working on a punch needle project that I've put away for a while. I'm trying to catch up on old projects so I can start fresh on a new one. I do want to give you a bit of a heads up. While I was doing it, I was working and I wasn't paying attention to what was being recorded. So the zoom on my camera kind of goes in and out. So just a forewarning, if that bothers you, I just want to make sure you are aware of it before we play the video, because I don't want to make anybody sick or anything like that. I do notice it later on in the video and I try to correct it. But just a heads up on that. The project that I'm working on in this video is not of my own creation. I admit that I bought it off of Etsy. I will leave a link in the description down below if you would like to purchase this pattern, and I will let you know of the creator so that you can grab that pattern so you can do one for yourself. And today we will be talking about, or attempting to talk about, why I record videos for YouTube even though nobody watches. All right, let's get into the video. What made me start recording? Well, I started recording because everybody on there is saying the YouTube is changing. Oh, start a video over 40. You know, people are getting tired of AI slop and they want original human beings to bring back YouTube. Well, that's me. I don't know who else to be. I am human and I don't know who else to be. I wanted to come on here and I wanted to stand up for being a human and stand up for creativity and stand up for do-it-yourselfers. And I've been a creator, a maker, and an artist for the better part of 45 years, off and on. I'm kind of tired that AI and computers, while they're great, I'm glad that they are progressing. But to take the human element out of everything, I don't stand for. Because there are so many things that you need to know how to do in this world, and you can't rely on AI to do it for you. I mean, if you go to the store nowadays and you buy a brand new sweater thinking, all right, I got new clothes and it looks great in the store or whatever, you bring it home and then you look at it closer and you're like, hold on a minute. This zipper's coming off, and this seam is coming undone, and there's a stain right here, and what is that on the sleeve? It looks like glue. They don't make it with quality anymore. And half the people, our younger generation here, probably don't know how to sew it, and don't know how to fix it. They take it back to the store and say, okay, it's garbage. And then they go and grab another one, which could have the same problems because they don't know how to fix it. Which is nothing against the younger generation. They may not have had moms and dads to show them or to teach them or to hand down to them a skill like me. I learned my skills from my mother, who learned it from her mother, and so on and so forth. And it's very sad, to be honest with you, that not only are they trying to replace humans, but we're not teaching our younger generations skills to do these things. They're just sitting them in front of social media, which I know YouTube is social media, and I love it, and it's fine, but there's going to become a time when they're going to need to know how to sew something, because, I mean, what happens if you go out to a job interview and the hem comes out in your skirt, or you lose a button? So that's why I did it. I want to stand up for human beings. The early days of doing YouTube, this isn't my first rodeo. I've tried twice to make a YouTube channel. I've tried twice. This is my second time around. Okay. Second time I made a YouTube video because I wanted to have fun. I see all of these individuals, all of these, people on here, having fun and just being goofy and being themselves. And just, I mean, I watch the YouTube channels that I watch now, they're all people just being themselves instead of trying to force it or trying to be clickbait or rage bait or any of that. They're just talking about what they're interested in, which is what YouTube is supposed to be about. You know, it's like, you know, you're supposed to enjoy what you're doing. You know, it's not about these young kids just trying to get some attention. You know, nothing wrong with the kids. I understand that they need attention too. I get it. But I just wanted to come on and just be a goofball and just have fun and be goofy and do things even though they call it cringeworthy. Why? Because it looks like it's fun. I just wanted to have a blast. I wanted to have a blast. You're not going to stop me from crafting. You're not going to stop me from being creative. I don't care what you try to do or what you try to say or how much you don't and you're not interested in what I do. You're not going to stop me because I enjoy it. I find it relaxing and I need to create things. It's good for your mental health to put your heart and soul into something. And I'm going to do it. I enjoy doing things. And another reason I did it is because after 45, okay, maybe not 45 years, after years and years and years of making art and it only ending right at the drawing stage because I couldn't finish my art. Because I couldn't find a medium that I wanted to work in. I wanted to follow in my sister's footsteps. And I tried for years to try and get acrylic paint to work for me. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I tried and I tried. It's great for like little craft projects, you know, to paint something. As far as finishing your art, it did not work for me. And I gave up for many, many years because I couldn't get it to work. Then I had the opportunity. My fiance found a good deal on Facebook Marketplace and found some Bob Ross oil paints. And then I found some, I forgot that I had tried to, I got inspired to try some watercolors. And I was like, okay, the reason why the watercolors ain't working is because you're not using the right paper. So now, after experimenting with those two things, I finally found that I am, in fact, an oil painter and a watercolor artist. And I want to be able to finish my art and I want to record my process because I am happy and I'm excited to get into finally finishing my art. And I want you to come along with me on my journey. I was excited to try something new. That's why I started YouTube. So that's why I got into YouTube. I thought it would be fun, and I finally have two mediums that I can use to finish my artwork, which I'm excited about because that's why I quit my art. I couldn't finish it. I mean, I could draw it all day long, and many times I did because it's relaxing, it's fun, and I can do it. But I gave up on it because I couldn't get it past the drawing stage. I couldn't do colored pencils. It's great, but you know, you sit there and you try to work with these colored pencils and color all day, your hands hurt. So I gave up on that. I have tried just about every medium that I could get my hands on trying to figure out how to finish my art. So, and now I'm excited to not only to craft and to be creative, and to have a creative outlet where I can bring you with me and maybe help you on your creative journeys, and we can do it together and grow and have fun. Fun part's the biggest part. And like I said, I'm selfless. Okay, I am a full-time caregiver. And I do things all the time for other people. All the time for other people. And I enjoy it. I enjoy helping people. That's what I do. And I've been doing it for the better part of my entire life. And it may seem selfish, and I hope it's not selfish, but I kind of sometimes feel that way, but it's selfish. But I think that it's perfectly fine to start up a YouTube channel, even if nobody watches, just to say that it's okay to do something for just me. But I know it's not just for me because you're here and you're here watching my videos, however boring they may be, which I do apologize. I'm learning. Like I said, I'm a full-time caregiver, so I'm trying to make it less boring, but sometimes when you only have like 2 hours a day to do things, it's kind of difficult. I'm not complaining. It's okay for me to have time to do something that I enjoy, something that I want to try, something for me. It's okay to do something for me. So that's why I did it. Now, my first upload. How did it feel to do my first upload? Well, to be honest with you, I didn't expect my first video to go viral. I didn't expect my second or my third to go viral, or to even get a view. I don't expect my first 100 videos to go viral, because first of all, what would I do with all those people? Well, what would I do with them all, right? I didn't expect that. Because I know it takes time. You have to put yourself out there. You have to let people get to know you, introduce yourself, and you have to build trust with people, because it's a major, major thing. I don't expect to go viral. In fact, I was that kind of person, to sit there and be like, okay, I am curious about it, but I try to cut back on the excitement. I'm like, okay, I did it. I finally did it. I did it. I did the research. I did everything as safely as I possibly could. I uploaded. There it is. I got it done. Yeah, I would check on it from time to time. And yeah, the first video, only got like 1 or 2 views. One of them was my own. I did watch it back. I watch all of my own videos just to see where I can improve, if I messed up anything, which the editing software that I currently use, not to complain about it, but the one that I currently use has a tendency of doing things to my video that I didn't tell them to do, which kind of makes it a little exciting. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't put that there. But it's okay, that's okay, no problem. So, getting down to the brass tacks, how did it feel not getting any views at all? Well, to be honest with you, as an artist, you get used to it. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to go viral or anything like that. I just thought maybe I had something that other people might be interested in, and be interested in starting a community or just putting myself out there so that I can finish my art and hold myself accountable to actually continue to do it. Okay, I understand they were trying to do away with the mundane things, writing the emails, coming up with creative things. That's what the original idea of it was. But AI was built on the backs of artists. It was built on the backs of theft. And I can't bring myself, I've gone there to try and figure out how to talk to people, and I've got a little script here that I'm kind of trying to follow through. I'm just basic questions of what to talk about. But other than that, I'm not going to use it for, I'm not going to use it. I don't want to use our AI, because it was built on the backs of true creators. And I'm not about stepping on people to get where I want to be in life. As sad as it may be that's what's happening. But that's not me. I don't want to do that. I mean, if you want to help me to figure out what points that I should talk about, then cool. As an artist, a creator, a creative, a maker, however you'd like to call it, I do this often. Why do YouTube? Why make art? Why crochet? Why knit? Why learn all of these skills when everybody can just go to the store and buy what's mass produced? So, questioning myself all the time, what's the point of doing it when nobody cares? Well, that's not really the point, is it? The point is, I do it because I like to learn things. I like to try new things and see what I can and cannot do. If I can, in fact, knit, do I know how to work with 2 needles? Do I... Sorry if you can hear the raining outside. So that's the point, to see what I can and cannot do. Can I try something new? And it's not an unnecessary skill, because I don't look at it as an unnecessary skill. I look at it as another way for me to make an original item, whether it be customizing a knit sweater that nobody else has, because I can make it however way I want to. I mean, that's the whole point, is that's why you learn how to do these things, is to make an original item. Whether it be woodworking and you're making a box and customizing it for somebody or something, or crocheting or knitting a sweater or a piece of art even. That's the point. I mean, all of these things and these products and these pictures that you see in the store are all mass produced. So I keep asking myself, yes, what's the point? Nobody cares. And I constantly go up and down this mountain. But I keep coming back to the fact that that is the point. The point is that I can make a custom item. Think about it. How many times have you gone to the store to see a sweater for autumn? But there's 100,000 of them in the store. But you look at it and you're like, oh, I like that sweater, but I don't like the color. Or, oh, I like this style of sweater, but I like it in that color or that style. And I don't have that problem. It just means that when I make it, I am in charge of the quality. I am the quality assurance. And I like to know that, okay, my stitches are not going to come undone. My seams are good and tight. And same thing with my artwork. It's what I want. It's what I like. And if I don't like it, I wouldn't paint it. To be honest with you, so that's the point. Yeah, compare myself to other creators. I'm like, oh wow, I wish I could record like that. I wish my videos would look as smooth as that. Or, oh man, I really want to act like a goofball like this guy and just be myself and make people laugh, or be like this person. Yeah, but that's also not really the point, though, is it? That the point is that it's my channel. I don't want to copy somebody else. I mean, I may use, pictures for references and stuff like that, but it ultimately is, in fact, my creation. Even though it's a reference, doesn't mean I have to be married to the original copy of it. I can branch out and change the hair color, or the eye color, or the skin tone, or her outfit, or whatever it is that I'm doing. I can make it my own. And it's actually really freeing to know that you can customize it however you want it to look. So yeah, they have some good ideas about, oh wow, that looks like fun. I had some ideas about doing a paint project where I could dress up in different characters and just be silly. But at this point in time, I don't I don't have the income or the skills for that, so I'm not going to do it. There were some days I would go to sleep, I'd wake up, and I'd be running around all day, taking care of what I got to take care of, and then coming home, taking care of what I need to for the house, the food, and all that. And then I, spent some time with the sister, playing the video game a little bit to try to relax. But that was what she wanted to do. She wants to play a game, so I play a game with her. And we hang out there, and then I go to bed. And I have no time to myself. And it gets to be the point where when that's every single day, I'm like, I really don't have time for YouTube. I mean, all my other, adulting, as they call it, comes first. And I was stressing myself out. And I'm like, I can't do this. So I wanted to quit. I even put it in one of my videos and I said this might be my last one because I know it sounds like an excuse, and people say that, all the time about, oh, I don't have time to do this. I really don't. I really don't have time for much of anything because I'm a full-time caregiver. And this is me holding myself accountable because, I don't know if I have time to record and to edit and all this, but I do have time to craft. So even if I'm not uploading videos, I'm crafting. If I'm not working for doing things for other people, I'm crafting. Why do I craft and record at the same time? I may not be very comfortable because normally I craft from the comfort of my living room, or at least I used to. But I craft now not sitting in comfort, but I craft and I hit record because I enjoy it. Now I create things for other people too, like that last painting that I just did, made it for my fiance, and he still hasn't put it up on the wall yet, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. I spent 2 weeks on it to make it look nice for him, and he still hasn't put it up, but that's okay. I think it's a guy thing. I don't know if recording is therapy. I don't know if it's art. I don't know if it's just to prove that I can do it, but I have fun doing it. And I'm going to continue to do it, whether or not anybody watches or not. I would love for you to come along with me, and I'd love you to be able to join in, and we could craft together and have a craft day or an art day. But if you're too busy for it, that's fine. I understand you're a busy person. I'm a busy person too. I don't really create for the algorithm, as everybody says. Oh, you got the algorithm, you got to feed the algorithm to give people what they want. Well, I don't know what people want, to be honest with you. I don't think people know most of the time what they want. I think that's probably why we have a lot of very unhappy people, which is very sad if you ask me. I don't know what I want either. I know what I want, but and I know what I'd like to get out of things. I do have a plan for the future, but I don't do it for the algorithm. In fact, I don't even like using the word algorithm because I think it's funny. I do it for you, I do it for me, and I do it because it's fun. consistency has taught me one thing. That's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. I'm not gonna lie. I've tried to put out a video at least once a week, and even if it's a little half-hour video in my tight schedule, sometimes I just can't do it. And yeah, it's consistency has taught me definitely that it's important to do something at least once a week, but don't put so much pressure onto yourself to actually have to do it if you're busy. So consistency has taught me that yes, hold yourself to a schedule, but hold it loosely. Don't try to do everything yourself, which is something I really do need to learn. I'm not gonna lie, I need to learn it. I need to learn to sit back, relax, and it's okay to take time for myself. However much time it may be, you can't do everything for everybody else. So give yourself some leeway, okay, please? For your mental health and for everything else, just take time for yourself. Give yourself some slack, okay? Because it's not going to go anywhere. This is what you have to realize, and I have to realize it's not going anywhere. You have all the time in the world that you need. You just need to take a breath, stop, take a breath, and to realize that you have to slow down. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm sure you know. A race is kind of like a sprint. Okay, you go as far as you possibly can, as fast as you can for a short distance. But YouTube, or the pursuit of your hobbies, or the pursuit of your livelihood, or whatever it may be, it's a marathon. It's not just a one-off. You have to slow down, you have to think, you have to train for it. You have to put time aside, and you have to schedule. And I've made a lot of mistakes. But you know what? I have learned a bit too. You know, I've learned some editing. I've learned YouTube. I've learned where to find the analytics. And I may not know what they all mean just yet, but still, they're there. I know where it is. I know where to find it. Is this work that I'm doing today preparing me for when the audience does come? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how to answer that one. But when my audience comes to me with a problem and asks me how to solve it, I hope and pray that when that day comes, I can help somebody. I may be helping you. You can come to me with a problem. If you have a craft that you love to do, but you can't get past that one wall, ask me in the comments down below and see if I can help you. So there's always a way that you can troubleshoot in your craft, in your creations, and there's always a way to figure it out. And that's the beauty of crafting, is not only do you learn as you go, but you also have to troubleshoot for why it won't work. And I'd love to help people with that, and then come and get together with a community where we can help and support each other and have some fun. Just take time and just have fun. And I want to inspire you to do what you like to do within reason, as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not breaking the law. As a good, wholesome person that I know you are, if you love to do something, if you love to make candles, if you love to work on cars, you love to build computers like my fiance, I'm learning how to build computers too while doing all of this. I just got my first gaming setup. And I'm learning to build computers alongside my fiance. Whatever it is that you like to do, I want to inspire you to keep going, keep pushing forward. And to maybe next time join me and let's do a craft together. So I just want to say thank you for listening to my ramblings and thank you for coming. I really appreciate you being here. I hope I didn't sound too rambly or whatever, too crazy in that, but I was just trying to let you all get to know me while I make this project. Just wanted to come on here and talk to you for a moment and say thank you for coming. I loved having you. Thank you for joining me, and I hope we can sometime do some crafts together. So thanks for listening. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Take care.